It's a MiniCom, it's a tiny sitcom. This is our opening song.
Give them some love. Here we go.
Thanks for coming in, Margaret.
Not a problem. Want a Ricola?
No, thanks. I'm good. As you know, I've been brought in by corporate headquarters to assess the cost effectiveness of the current staffing arrangement here at the Regional Distribution Center.
Yes, we all got an email and there was a memo posted in the break room, and you made that great speech on your first day here about how you were going to help fund the company's bottom line. Only none of us have to worry about losing our jobs.
Well, I suppose I did put that out there, and believe me, I had hoped to keep everyone in their current position.
But after careful consideration, you've decided that's just not possible.
Well, yes, Margaret. Unfortunately, that is where we've landed. While Oric remains, generally speaking, a leader in the vacuum and cleaning products industry, the recent economic downturn combined with technological advances demand that we scale back on our office personnel. What I'm trying to say is, Margaret, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to let you go.
Oh.
I don't see how that's funny.
I can see your heart racing right through your shirt. It's like a mile a minute. You look like a frightened bunny. I wish you could see yourself.
I assure you I am no bunny.
No, of course not. It was just right there. You reminded me of my grandson. The first time I put him on a carousel, poor baby peed himself first time around. Oh, I said, Trevor, what happened? He said, it was scary, Mima. I didn't like it going up and down. So I had to ask the young man to turn off the ride and wipe down the horsey with Kleenex and take Trevor into the ladies' room to kind of clean him up. And, well, of course, I didn't have an extra pair of pants. So I used a scarf I had in my purse and made a skirt for him. And wouldn't you know, when we were going out of the park, everyone said, what a beautiful little girl you are. What a pretty dress he had on. He talks about that to this day. He's older than you are. You just reminded me. You didn't pee yourself, did you, Curtis?
No!
Well, it did look like it was your first time around.
I am a trained professional, thank you very kindly, and I do not appreciate being spoken to that way. I have followed protocol to the letter with regards to this termination, and, not that it's the point by any stretch of the imagination, I feel like I've infused one of life's most awkward situations with empathy, kindness, and brevity. I rehearsed this conversation for 3 days. And I'm positive that there's nothing I could have done to increase the efficiency or the efficacy of this experience. Your mockery of my preparedness is beneath us both. Good day to you.
Somebody had a theater class. Well, I'm going back to work.
No, you're not. You are fired.
I'm not fired, Curtis. Look, if you want to fire somebody, fire Gail in accounting. She's been skimming the books.
Margaret, I have fired you and I must ask you to leave the premises.
Curtis, you can't fire me.
Why?
Because I'm sleeping with David.
What does that have to... Who's David?
Oric. David Oric, the founder of the Oric Corporation. Your boss.
You're what? He's like 90.
92.
And married.
Jan knows.
I'm dizzy. David Oric is my hero.
Well, he's a lot of people's hero. He makes a good vacuum. That doesn't have to change.
But he's a family man. He's got kids, grandkids, great-grandkids.
And a mistress. You millennials really need to get a backbone. This is the way it used to be done, kid.
You were all loose?
Oh, I was his secretary back in the day, and Jan didn't have much of a libido after having the kids. You know, you don't wreck a good marriage for sex. You just guy go out and get his pickle tickled.
Are you still seeing him?
Well, not as often. But when I do, it's like I'm 49 again.
Well, I guess I'll have to reevaluate my payroll strategy.
Whatever. And by the way, Curtis, even though you can't fire me, fuck you for trying.